Hello subscribers and anybody else that has found this video. You probably have been wondering about being a Lyft mentor, and you've heard the magic that is it pays $30 a session, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's like I'd have to do like 2 or 3 rides to like get that much money. I need to do this. How do I do it? Well, I might have to shoot you down right out the gate. If you're not either a brand new Lyft driver or somebody that already has a 4.95 or above, you're probably not going to be able to be a Lyft mentor. When I got my Lyft mentor, I was at 95 rides and had a perfect 5-star rating. Now, I do believe that most of those come out around that 100 mark, but right around the 95. So what this means is if you're a new driver, you need to be crucial that up to 100 rides are perfect. Perfect. You've maybe got 1 or 2 that can be less than 5 stars, maybe a little slight hair more, but you need to be focusing on getting 5-star rides for that first 100 rides. Now after that, I think it's just pretty much spot on, because the second I hit 95 rides and a perfect 5-star, I got mine sent out. And then the next day I went and did a Lyft mentor. How that happens is they pop up on your screen instead of a ride. And then you say that you're going to be here, and the guy then comes out and drives to you. So some tips for that as well is keep your car clean too, because a lot of times they're going to be parking next to you. And you want to make sure that you can use your car as an example. Open your doors, show them how clean your car is, show them your appearance. You don't want to be, telling them that, oh, wow, your car looks like shit, when yours could use a wash too. So make sure you're on the game all the time now that you're a Lyft mentor. They usually take about 45 minutes to an hour. I'm sure they could go a little bit longer, but you could definitely wrap that up in 45 minutes to an hour, which is super awesome. You're in control. Don't forget that. You are in control. Remember when you were taking your first Lyft ride with your mentor and how nervous you were? And well, they're shitting their pants right now. They're pretty nervous. And so you don't have to be nervous. You're going to be nervous, but don't forget you're in control. You're the one that needs to ask the questions. You need to be personable. You don't need to be quiet. Because we are looking for personable, happy people here, and happy drivers have happy passengers. So if you're bummed out and having a bad day, you gotta put the shine on that. Have them take you to a local spot, nothing far. Let's do 5 miles. Let's go down the road, and let's have them turn here. Ask them to, all of a sudden take another detour or something. And you're going to see they're going to be fumbling around like, oh shit, you just asked me what to do. And they're not going to have a cell phone mount. So they're going to be, you're going to see they're going to be nervous. So just don't forget, keep your confidence up and stay in control. So they're also launching LYFT 2.0, which is really awesome. I have a car that's kind of a rare car. It's a 2005 Nissan Altima SER. And it's like a jacked up Altima. And I haven't been driving as much because once I hit 100,000, I really wanted to have some miles left over to enjoy my car. So I only do it every now and then when I know that I'm going to be able to make like $250 that day on like a sporting event, or, maybe $1,000 on New Year's Day. Yeah, I'm not kidding. So the appeal to being a mentor was awesome because, yeah, $30 and you don't have to do any driving. You don't, have to use your own gas. Again, you're in control, so there's a lot of reasons why you would want to be a mentor. So what LYFT Mentor 2.0 is doing is allowing the mentors to schedule their rides. Now, why I got into saying that I wanted to save my car and stuff is I would actually just love to do mentor rides and not even do rides. $30 is sufficient for me, and that's worth my time. What that allows you to do is schedule the mentor session, as opposed to just, oh, look, it just randomly popped up. Isn't that great? Because if you're expecting to get a mentor status and then just be, oh my goodness, I'm so busy mentoring all these people that want to learn how to make money. Well, that's not going to happen either. Like, literally, it only popped up 2 or 3 times in like 3 weeks for me. And some people I've heard have had like multiple ones back to back, where they're getting, you know, like 4, 5, 6 in one day. I'm not joking. Never happened to me though. I'm sure some mentors are going to be far busier than others, with certain cities launching and opening up and all the new drivers popping up here and there. And then if a bonus goes through the roof at $500 to $1,000, yeah, you're probably going to see a lot more new drivers popping up. So that being said, if you want to be a mentor, like I said, that first 100 rides is pretty much crucial. If you're over 100 rides and you're at like a 4.4, a 4.3, a 4.0, I mean, I'm sorry, a 4.90, a 4.85, you know, if you're under a 4.95, it's probably going to be pretty hard to get that status. That ship may have already sailed. And they can also revoke your mentor status. So as you go down, you might get asked to lose that. So I hope this answers some questions about being a mentor. Again, it's only going to be the best of the best. So you got to have the cleanest, finest car. You got to have a good personality. And you got to be really aggressive towards getting those 5-star ratings, because it is completely crucial. So anyways, I hope this has helped. This video was mainly for my subscribers. Most of the videos going forward are going to be just for that, my subscribers, because I'm noticing there's only 2 videos that I have that are particularly getting like a lot of attention. And now that I've brought you in, there's maybe some other small details. So again, if you guys have any questions, if you would like to see a certain video made, please let me know in the comments. I will do my best to reply and make you your own personal video. If not, I'll have to hold those questions off and maybe compile them into a larger video. Anyways, hope this helps, and I hope you guys are making some good money. And thank you for all the subscriptions. You guys have a great day. Bye.